Hi, everybody. Welcome to Math 120, Probability and Statistics this summer. My name is Mr. Chan, and I will be your instructor for this class. So this is for Mr. Chan, not Mr. Ross. All right. So in this, I want to thank you so much for watching this welcome and syllabus video. So in this video, I will show you how to quickly navigate D2L, and we will go over your very first assignment called the syllabus quiz today. And we will also talk a little bit about um, how you can proceed in this class. So real quick, when you click on our class, the first thing you see here is the announcement page. There's one announcement page every week, basically telling you what we'll be covering that week. And some of my content information is also listed underneath here, this announcement page. So to get to our class, click on the content on the top left-hand corner. Once you click on content, on the very left-hand side, under the table of content, it already displays everything for the course. So normally how students proceed in this class is, let me just pick any given week. Normally how students proceed is you first print or copy down what's on the lecture handout. If you do have a printer, you can actually click on the lecture handout, scroll down a little bit, and then click on download. Download this Word document, okay? And I highly recommend print the lecture handouts first. Download the lecture handout first and print this lecture handout from Word document. If you do not have a printer at home, you please copy down everything that's on the lecture handout. Once you print or copy down your lecture handouts, use the lecture handout to watch the lecture videos and take notes on the handout you just printed or copied down. So if I just click on topic number 5 lecture video, as you can see, I will fill in all the blanks. Okay. So as you watch the lecture video, write down what I wrote in the video. Okay. So that's why it's easier to print out the lecture handout first, so you don't have to copy all the stuff that's on the handout first, and then copy everything down that I wrote in the video. So it is highly recommended to actually use the lecture handouts for this class. Go ahead and print them out. So once you print out all the lecture handouts and then took all the notes while you're watching lecture video, I got a lecture video in the YouTube or on MP4 format. It's the same video, just in two different formats. Just in case your computer does not play the YouTube, you can definitely use an MP4. Once you took your notes, then you can begin to work on your homework assignments. Some weeks there are discussion topics, some week there's not. So it depends on the week. So there's about 6 discussions total, including the introduction to the class. There are also 2 projects in this class. Okay, one in the middle of the class, one at the middle of the semester, and one at the very last week of class. So every week, okay, there is one specific notes that you took. I want you to upload them into the Dropbox. So the name of the Dropbox tell you which notes you need to turn in. So for this week, student will be printing or copy down topic 5 through 8 lecture handout and take notes from 5 through 8. But I only want you to turn in topic 5 notes. So it's not a lot of pages. So please handwrite your notes, okay, while you're watching lecture video. So to upload them, student basically use their mobile device and take pictures of it and then upload into the Dropbox. So if you click on the Dropbox, it's simply asking for attachments, okay? So if I will go to any all the other weeks, you're gonna see exactly the same thing, lecture handouts that you can print or copy down first. Lecture videos, watch your lecture video and take notes on the handout you've printed. And then you got your discussion, maybe some week has projects, and your homework, and plus a Dropbox. So for this week, you will only need to turn in topic 14 notes that you took. Okay, not 13, 14, and 15, just 13. Excuse me, just 14. So the name of the Dropbox once again tell you which notes you need to turn in. Okay, that's pretty much how students proceed in this class. Let's fast forward on July 4th week. There's no homework assignment due that week. Okay, so this will also be a good week to make up any missing assignments. If you look closely, every homework assignment has a start date, due date, and an end date. Okay, the end date is already set as the last day of the class at August 30, 11:30 p.m. So if you do need to make out some homework assignment or notes taken, you can make them up at any given time. So try not to pile out too many missing assignments because it's a lot to make up toward the end. Discussions are not, student cannot make up any discussion. So discussion is due that week. Okay, so some of the discussion is class collaborated based. So student cannot make up the discussion. So that's the only graded assignment student cannot make up is a discussion. So let's say go down here this week, student will only turn in topic 20 notes that you took. All right, let's moving forward to the last week class. So once again, if you do have some missing homework assignment or the notes taken, please make it up at any time during the semester or make it up as soon as you can. So very last week, we will cover topic 29 and topic 30. Here are the videos. There's also a project number 2 videos right here. Okay, so please watch. So project 1 and project 2 both has a video. So please watch the project videos first before you attempt the project. So it makes it easier to understand what to do with the project. Okay. All right, let me go back up here. Okay, course information. Let me go over the course information real quick. So some of the stuff is course information will be here for you to use for you to view throughout the entire semester. My contact information is already listed under about your instructor. I also put my contact information, emails, my office hours appear above the course syllabus. If you do have questions about the problems you're working on, you can always take a picture of it, email to me, or text it to my Google Voice number. We'll go over the syllabus here in a little bit. All right, additional information. This is just a video show you one particular example, how to upload the notes taken, how to use graphical equations. So a lot of our a lot of the answers will be using mathematical symbols. So I will show you how to use graphical equation here in a little bit toward the end of the video. How to view assignment feedback. So for every question you do not get it correct, um, I'll actually provide a video feedback. So this video show you where you need to go to find those feedback. Check for missing assignments. So if you do have several assignments need to make it up, this video show you where you need to go to find what you are missing. All right, student self-service and email. So if you're a brand new student and never use student NETC email or self-service, this video show you where you need to go to log into your student NETC email and the student self-service. Student self-service is basically where students' academic record is actually being held. So things like your financial aid information, pre-registration, you can actually look at the courses that you need to take for the future semester to obtain your degree. It's all under the self-service. You can check your grades in self-service too. Formula sheet, very important. Under the additional information, you will begin to use formula sheet about a little bit of midway through the semester. So here are the formula sheet. This is also on the lecture handout also. Okay. So whatever you don't see on the lecture handout that you need for the homework, you can always click on formula sheet to find the tables that you need. All right, this welcome syllabus video is also listed right here. In this class, we will use Open Education Resource textbook for reference, so student will not need to purchase any textbook. So here is the textbook link I use for reference. In this class, we will heavily use graphing calculator. So if you do not have one, please borrow one from your family or friends. If nobody has graphing calculator, the Calc 84 app is probably one of the closest graphing calculator app that I can find. Okay, so if you don't want to purchase one, you can try check out this Calc 84 app on your phone. All right, however, but graphing calculator is definitely required for this class. All right, here is our academic dishonest and honesty statements. Use of AI tools. Use of AI tool is generally not permitted in this class. So student who used the AI to generate answers or work is actually going to be counted as incorrect. It will be automatically a partial credit. So how does Mr. Chen know? Students are using AI tools because half a class will have the same exact work that does not pertain to what is being taught in the lecture video. That's basically how I know student using it. Okay, so be very careful relying on the use of AI tools. Okay, especially in this class, there's more students use AI tools to come up with some weird answer that I don't even know what is being entered for homework. So I just cannot give you I just cannot give student full credits for something that is actually copy and pasted from somewhere else. Netiquette, so here are our netiquettes for the class. This is basically like a college netiquette policies. All right, let me go down here to welcome week and attendance verification. Attendance verification and welcome week are exactly the same thing. So here is where your syllabus quiz, the first assignment you got student must do to remain in the course, is also under the welcome week. So once you complete the syllabus quiz, you will actually do the first discussion, introduce yourself to the class. So before I go over the syllabus quiz, let's go over the syllabus real quick for additional information. So my content information is already posted in D2L. This class is an online class. Here are the course description. These are the topic we will cover in this class. Prerequisite, I will check everyone's prerequisite beginning semesters. Required materials are using D2L, okay, graphing calculator, and of course the using the open education resource textbook for reference. You can read up on the course objective and the learning outcome of this class. All right, so course requirement for the topics within each week, student basically is going to print or copy down what's on the lecture handouts. Okay, so I highly recommend student print the lecture handouts first and then use the handout to watch your lecture videos. Watch your lecture video and take notes on the lecture handouts. Complete the homework, discussions, and complete your project. And please upload the selected topical lecture notes taken into the correct Dropbox. So every week there's one designated notes that student need to turn in. It's the name of the so for which notes to turn in, the name of the Dropbox tell you which note you need to turn in. All right, here are our graded assignment for this class. So all the homework is already posted in D2L. Questions on the homework are related to the topic written on the lecture handout and the topic discussed in lecture videos. I've seen a lot of students take my definition answers, take my definition questions and then put in the AI and come up with something totally different than what's written on the lecture handout. So be careful with that. So to find the answers for your homework is generally on the lecture handouts or things we talk about in the lecture videos. Okay, all the homework only has one attempt, and we do not drop any homework grade under any circumstances. All right, discussions are posted in D2L already. I will show you here in a little bit. Discussion are related to the topic written on the lecture handout and discussed in the videos. All right, all the discussion only has one attempt, and we do not. I do not let students make up any discussions. Okay, in this class. All right, so the note taken must be handwritten, okay? So please handwrite the notes and upload notes in the correct Dropbox. And when you upload, before you upload your notes taken, please write your name and the date you watch the lecture video on the top right-hand corner of every page you're going to upload. Your weekly submission of the note taken will be counted for attendance. There are one designated graded assignment every week count for attendance. So that's the reason why students do not want to pile out too many missing assignments throughout the semester because there's one designated graded assignment count for attendance, which I will tell you here in a little bit. All right, project. There are two projects in this class, so it's going to be related to what we talked about on the in the lecture videos. So please watch the project video first before you attempt the project. Here are our grading rubric. Okay, and here's the AI use the AI tool statement again. So the course outline is just like what you see in D2L under the table of contents. Okay, so right here telling you what topic will be covered every week. What are the graded assignments? So what I bolded here is what's count for attendance. Okay. All right, so attendance policy real quick for no-shows. No-show means student never show up for class on the during the first week. So if a student does not complete or submit a syllabus quiz after the first week of class begins, student will be marked as a no-show and will be dropped from the course. That simply means students are not gonna, it's not going to be financially reliable for the course because student never show up for class. So if your student does submit a syllabus quiz, you are bound by the attendance requirement below. Students are encouraged to speak with their instructor for guidance if extenuating circumstances arise. So during the summer, a lot of students take on vacation. Please let me know ahead of time. Okay, so maybe you can actually work a little bit ahead. That's okay, just in case you got to go on vacations, which is no problem. Just let me know ahead of time. To successfully complete this course, student must maintain a minimum attendance rate of 80%. This means the student are expected to actively participate in at least 80% of course activities, including discussions, submitting homework, okay, completing your projects, and then notes taken, of course. So the following grade item count for your weekly attendance. If a student missed more than 3 of the following grade assignment, it will be dropped from the class due to excessive absence anytime during the semester. So here are the 10 graded items count for your weekly attendance. So first week is syllabus quiz. Last week is project number 2. All the weeks in between is the notes taken is count for attendance. All right, if something happened where you need to withdraw from the course, student will receive a W. So during the syllabus quiz, when I go over the syllabus quiz, I will let you know who student can contact, helping you fill out the withdrawal form. All right, here are the discussion etiquette. Student with disability. If you do have a document disability and require accommodation, please contact the Dean of Student Service. He or she will provide guidance regarding to official documentation of disabilities and accommodation of needs. So once again, your academic dishonest and honest statements. FERPA, the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act statement, basically is saying that your students' academic records is actually being protected by this federal law. So not just anybody can come up to your instructor or the staff member at the college and asking about your attendance or your grades. The last page of the syllabus is the student support services available at the college. Okay. I do want to point out there are tutoring available. So if you student cannot get up with me, student can also do the online tutoring. So which is actually right here. It's actually right here. It's an online tutoring. Set your appointment and then you can meet with online tutors. All right, I do want to point out toward the very end right here, the student's complaint process. If something happens where student got to file a complaint, please follow these 2 links, the information on those 2 links to follow the student grievance process. So let's go back to the D2L. So real quick discussions. If you click on the discussion up here, it will show you a direct link to all the discussion for the class. If you click on assignment, this is where all the drop boxes is located directly. Okay, so it's already under the content, but here the direct access. Quizzes is where all your homework and your projects are located. Okay, homework on the top. I think project is toward the bottom. Okay. So if you want direct access to some of these graded assignment, you can just click on up here. All right, grades. I'm not gonna click on grades because my page is different than yours. So when you click on grades, you get to see your overall grades of the semester. On the top left-hand corner is your overall grade of the semester. And if you scroll down a little bit, you're gonna see a bunch of line items, the grades for each assignment are graded already. All right, let me go back to content and then going over the syllabus quiz real quick with you. All right, so question number 1. By completing the syllabus quiz, I acknowledge and agree that I am registered for this class, plan to complete it and actively participate every week and adhere to the instructor's on schedule as outlined in the syllabus. So click on the first one, say I do acknowledge the above statements. If for some reason that you feel like you're being you're not registered the right class, you're being misregistered, just don't submit nothing, just exit out, let me know, and then I can help you I can actually help the student to drop the class and maybe sign up the correct one. Well, question number 2, have you watched the 120 welcome syllabus entirely? I hope everybody does. And gonna do the syllabus quiz. All right, number 3. What is the best contact phone number to get in touch with you? So consider the following questions. It'll be easy to write down the answer before entering inside the box below. There's a lot of question has this instruction. That simply means just write the answer on a piece of paper. A lot of homework will also say, please use graphical equation to enter answer. So when it's asking you to use graphical equation, please do so. Okay, otherwise I do not even read the student's answer, automatically count it as incorrect. So to get to graphical equation, click on the plus sign, click on equation, and then graphical equation. So this question has 2 answers. So every answer is in its own graphical equation. If you type in too many lines of answers, a lot of times students do not even see what they enter after click on insert. So just be aware. So number 1, What is the best phone number, your best contact number that I can get in touch with you? Okay, I will need your best contact number for two reasons. Number one, if student fall behind, I will actually message students. Okay, just asking what's going on, is everything okay? Another reason I will need your best contact number is for pre-registration of the following semester. All right, click on insert. Anywhere inside this box, click on it, and then press enter for number two's answer. So let's go back into the graphical equation. Number two, please let me know the number you provided in number one. Is it a cell phone number, home number, or work number? Let me know which one is which. Click on insert. So if you cannot finish your homework in one sitting, once you see these checks, that means your answer is saved. You can simply just exit out of the page and come back later, no problem. Question number four, what are the best practice? So this question is probably the first question. I basically see students start using the AI to generate some weird answers. So please copy this answer down. What are the um, best practice using D2L? So you can always pause the video, write down the answer or enter them into the D2L. So please use a computer laptop instead of mobile device. A lot of time mobile device screen is real narrow, so student cannot does not even see the plus sign here where the graphical equation is located. Please use Google Chrome when access D2L. Google Chrome is most accessible. It's more compatible with D2L. Make sure your computer laptop has Word documents because all the lecture handouts are in Word documents. And of course, please use graphical equation to enter answers when it's asking you to. Otherwise, your answer will be counted as incorrect. All right, what is the last day of the class? So please copy this down. It's going to be Sunday, August 3rd, 2025 at 11:30 p.m. So after 11:30 p.m., student will actually no longer have access to this class. Therefore, to check for your numerical and letter grades, student will need to log into to their student self-service to check for grades. Okay. All right, who can a student contact about withdrawing a class? Okay, who can help a student regarding to withdrawing a class? So student, please copy this down. Please, student can contact the enrollment center or the student service by dialing the same number. The operator can forward you to either the enrollment center or student service. You can also contact your instructor using your student ATC email, DTO instant message, or text message. Okay, to let me know something happened, where you got withdraw, and I can help you fill out the withdrawal form and turn it in for you. Okay, please take time to copy this down. I'm looking for the same answers that I'm telling you to enter. Question number 7, what are the 4 types of graded assignment in this class? Homework, discussion, note taking, and project. There are 2 of them. Question number 8. Okay, what is the last assignment to be completed for this class? Project number 2, it will be considered as your last assignment of this course. Okay, please copy this down. Question number 9, your instructor will reply to your DTO instant message or email within 36 hours. Do my best over the reply back to you in 36 hours, especially over the weekends. I will do my best to check for messages over the weekends. All right, question number 10. So let me show you how to enter some of these mathematical symbols using graphical equation. All right, so for number 1, let's go to plus sign, equation, graphical equation. Number 1, okay, fraction. When it comes to a fraction, do not use a slash. Okay, I don't read slash. We do have a fraction bar, so please use a fraction bar, 16. All right, I'm using a keyboard, so I'm just gonna use use the down arrow button or key. All right, 52. All right, you can click right next to the fraction, or you can use the right arrow key to place the cursor right next to the fraction, comma, space, 4 over 52, so another fraction bar, 4 over 52. All right, times, so multiplication symbol is right here. So on the top row, we're under the first tab. Another fraction bar, 3 over 51, comma. The next one is 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. So space 7 times 7 times 7. Okay, comma, space. The last one is 7 to the third power. So exponent, typing 7 first, and then this is your exponent superscript, third power. All right, click on insert. Clear anywhere inside this box in the empty space. Click on it, press enter. Let's go back into graphical equation for number 2. All right, for number 2, the first one is union sign. So we under the first tab, union sign right here, comma, space. The next one is you open downward. This is called your intersection. This is called the intersection, comma, space. X bar. Okay, so this one's a little bit tricky. So we're gonna go to the very end. I think there are 2 different places we can do this. Oh no, not the very end. This one right here. This one maybe. There's 2 of them I can go to. I normally come to this one right here. All right, X bar. This is bar ascent. Click on it inside the box. Enter a regulator X. Okay, so I'm still in. So right now my cursor is inside that box. So I will click to the right of it. So you'll hopefully will come out, comma space. This is a Greek letter sigma. So we go to the second, excuse me, this tab right here. Sigma, comma, space. This is a Greek letter mu, 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 right here. All right, this is alpha. The next one, the next symbol is called not equal to. So go to the second tab, top left-hand corner, a box with a slash over it. And then inside that box, typing an equal sign or right here, either one. Equal sign is on your keyboard. Click on insert. Click anywhere inside the box here and press enter. Let's go back to do number 3. All right. So this little thing on the top is called hat. Hat. Y hat, P hat, Q hat. So let's go find the hat. It'll be this tab. And here are your hats. Oh no, maybe not. I can't see. This is kind of small. I do apologize. Oh, that's not. Oh, the hat is right here. Sorry. This is a hat. So Y hat. So right now my cursor is inside the hat. So I will go to the right. I will press the right arrow key to come out of it, comma, space. Go back to the hat. The next one is P hat. All right, go to the right, comma, and then Q hat. Go to the right, comma, space. All right, this is Z sub 0.01 over 2. So let's go back to the first tab. A letter Z and then subscript, fraction bar, 0.01 over 2. So the cursor is in the denominator. Okay, so let's put it right next to, let's go to the right arrow key, go to the right. Bar, the cursor is beside the fraction bar. Right, one more time. The cursor is right next to the whole entire thing, comma, space. Mu sub P hat. So Greek letter mu. Go back to the first tab, subscript, then go to the hat, and letter P. There you go. All right, the next one is kind of long. So this is actually one of the answers student will key in for this in one of the homework. All right, let's press anywhere inside the box, click on it, press enter. So let's go back to graphical equation for number 4. All right, so 341 over 1313. So fraction bar, 341, come down, 1313. All right, move the cursor right next to the fraction bar, subtraction sign on your keyboard or right here, 2.326 times a big old square root. Inside the square root, there's a fraction, big old fraction bar. On the numerator has 2 fractions being multiplied. So numerator, fraction bar, 341 over 1313. Go to the right, times 972 over 1313. Denominator just 1313. There you go. Voila. So when you get done, please click on submit and you're good to go. So we will keep in touch throughout the semester. If you do have questions or concerns, don't hesitate to email me, message me in D2L. This is a little envelope right here. You can send me an instant message. I will try to send everybody an instant message. Okay. Also, before the semester begins. So if you do have question, message me in D2L, text me to my Google Voice number, or you can always email me, and I will do my best to provide you with some sort of feedback. Okay. Alrighty, we'll keep in touch. Good luck. Thank you very much for watching the 120 Welcome and Syllabus video.